Here. Yes, go ahead.
Um, I see you are live in YouTube and talking to someone, but how
I,
are you able to call
I
me?
cannot understand what you are saying, my friend.
I'm watching your live in YouTube. You are talking to someone,
I am lying.
and ah, the title of the video is Sabbath was made for
I don't understand any
and
word. Can you call me? Can I call you back? Because I don't understand you.
maybe because I am on a headphone. Let me disconnect my
Okay,
headphone.
disconnect
Just
your
give
headphone,
me.
please. Okay, go ahead. Disconnect your headphone. All right, now I think it's better. Go ahead.
Hello. Am I clear now?
Yeah, yeah, that's way better. Go ahead.
See, I'm listening to your YouTube.
All right.
co-
You are cutting again.
Oh,
Okay, you are listening. Stop YouTube.
Uh,
Mute YouTube. Okay. And if you have a bad
okay.
internet, maybe you can close YouTube.
Yeah, I closed the YouTube.
Okay, what do you want to say? Go ahead.
Yeah, before I ask my question, I just want to confirm that I'm talking to the real Christian Prince
All right.
because live is going on, and I'm also talking to Christian Prince. Which one is fake?
What do you mean, which one fake? You are talking to me and you're
I
asking me
mean,
which one is fake?
which one is a fake? I mean, is the YouTube it's already done? Am I watching the already done video or it's a live?
My friend, we
So
are live and
you are
you are talking to me in YouTube now. You are talking to me live. How you get my Skype? You got it from YouTube, right?
yeah.
Okay, as long you get from Skype, from YouTube, that's mean the one who was in YouTube is the one you are talking to. Why I'm
Uh,
going to post my Skype in a YouTube which is fake and we are live?
no.
Okay,
I
so
believe I
what
believe
do you want to say to me? Go ahead. You are a Muslim?
um, no actually, but I was a Muslim.
Okay.
Actually, I'm born as a Hindu, but I converted to Muslim because of Zakir Naik and Ahmed deedat because they defeated each and every priest and the pastors who debated
Hmm.
with them, and they proved that Jesus is a prophet, not a
Hmm.
God or son of God.
Okay.
That made me logic, and so I converted.
Hmm.
However, I understood what is evil after converting into a Muslim. Only
Hmm.
me, myself, and my mom knows that I was converted, and a couple of friends, Muslim friends.
Hmm.
But later on, I left Muslim, the Islam. The reason why I am calling you is, uh, even though I seen God and Jesus uh, through my heart, and uh, sometimes that these questions, right? They are debating. They are asking a proof where Jesus mm, said he's God and. Ask us to worship him, and where God mentioned Jesus is a God, so on. This is my question.
All right.
Every day I'm asking myself and seeking answer because there is a battle going in my mind every day.
Okay, let me ask you.
One of
When you
yeah,
say that Zakir Naik and deedat, they did not meet anyone who knows really. They have the knowledge. Even they are priests. Who said that if somebody is a priest, he is a person of knowledge? Those people they choose carefully. They would debate who. This is why they will never get close to me. So they choose carefully. It's like you want to go and play boxing and you want to show somebody that you are so strong in boxing. So you choose one who is not good in boxing. That's as simple as that. But Islam is so stupid. If I ask you right now, what the Muslim they say about Jesus? He is alive or is dead?
they said that he was not crucified and he
No, this
was
is not a
not
question. I'm saying,
dead.
is he alive right now or is dead?
He is dead. Actually, I'm not
No,
sure about
no.
that.
The Muslim, they
Is it like,
believe that he's
yeah,
alive. He's alive.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if Jesus is just a man, why the man he never die? Why this man only? Muhammad died, Moses died, Abraham died, you will die, I will die. So why Jesus is not the one
Yeah,
who
yeah,
died?
I will answer you. No, Zakir Naik said that God can create anything he wants in any way, like Adam was created in a dust. If
What does
God
have to
then
do with my
created Adam,
question? What does have to do with my
yeah,
question?
I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
God can, if God created Adam from a dust, why can't God can, it's God's will, right? He wants to kill Muhammad. He gave death to Muhammad, but he don't want to give death to Jesus. That's why he didn't give it. That's the point of view of Jack and Ike, because I'm
Okay. But this is
following the point
a
of view of
very
Jack.
but this is a very silly answer, because where in his Quran it says what he said? Where in the Quran it says that Allah
Uh,
he decided to let Jesus live because he created Adam as he wished. What does have to do with Adam? So this is a very silly answer. This is why you are saying to me he
mhm.
defeat who? This guy, he don't defeat, he can't even defeat his finger. So Jesus is alive for a reason. What if you ask the Muslim, they will say, all of them, he will come back, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the reason. The reason he will come back. Okay, will come back to do what? According to Muhammad, he will be the judge. So if Jesus will be the judge for all mankind, it says in Hadith, he will be hakaman muqsitan, which mean absolute just and justice, judge. So how Jesus is just a man, and he will be the judge of mankind? What do you think?
Mm.
What do you think? I'm waiting for your answer.
There's no, it's not making any sense actually. Not logical.
It makes sense only if he's God.
No, it's not making. How can he judge people and the other one?
What do you mean? Why? What? If he is going to judge, this is what Muhammad said. He will be judge in the judgment day. Every human
Hmm.
being. He will be the judge. Hakaman muqsitan. So how Jesus is going to be the judge in the day of judgment? The Muslim, they will say to you, no, this is not the judgment. This is before. It doesn't matter. This is the day of judgment, because this one, the judgment day is going to happen. So Jesus will judge who? And how he can be just and he can be judged when only God is just. Justice
Yeah.
is a description only can be given to God, for no man can be just. Doesn't matter how good he is.
So no God can judge the people, right, at that judgment day.
No, my friend, you are not listening.
I mean, no person, no human can judge anyone except God.
How we can judge? We are
Right?
sinners.
Yeah.
How I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
judge you
yeah.
if I'm a sinner like you? So who is the one? He is not only a judge, he is a just judge.
Hmm.
Muhammad was not a just judge, and even we have tons of hadith, even the Quran is speaking about Muhammad doing wrong things. As an example, chapter of
Yeah.
At-Tahrim, chapter 66, verse number 1. Muhammad, he disobeyed his God, so Allah said to him, why you forbid what is not forbidden? That is not justice. You cannot forbid, you cannot break the law, you cannot fabricate a law. Muhammad, he says, any Muslim I did beat him or slander him or insult him, I made a condition with my God to make it a mercy for him. Muhammad is not just. He's beating people without reason. Jesus, he have a reason. There's a reason for him to be alive until now and enter the day of judgment, for he is going to come back to be the judge. And this is in total agreement with the Bible. The Bible says that Jesus, he is the judge, as Jesus said, and he will be judging all the flesh, which means all mankind. And he was coming back with the glory of his angels. So when Jesus he come back,
Mm.
he will say, those who don't believe in me, he will order his angels, those who don't believe in me, bring them here and slay them. And the Muslim always, they quote this verse for us. So Zakir Naik is a liar. He is not quoting the real reason for Jesus to be still alive. It's not about God, he wish, you know what? Okay, we need to ask ourselves, why God, who if we are watching an American movie, let's make it fun.
Okay.
We will see in the movie, everybody die except the hero. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, according to the Muslim stories, Jesus is the hero. So if the
Oh,
Muslim they say this is the plan of Allah, it doesn't change any different. That's mean Muhammad is nobody, because the plan of
yeah.
Allah that the hero, which is Jesus, is going to live, and the comparse, the one who just not a number in the movie, he die. The driver, the waiter, the
Yeah.
the garbage guy. There is a bomb explode and he died. So Muhammad, he went for no reason. He's gone, because he's not important in the movie. He's not important in the story. All the story in Islam is based on Jesus, because who is going to come back? Jesus. Who is going to
Yeah.
judge? Jesus. Who is going
Yes.
even to kill the pig? Jesus. Who is going to break the cross? Jesus. Who is going to kill Shaitan? Jesus. So what Muhammad did? He was busy with Aisha. So when you say to me, Zakir Naik, he
Uh,
defeat, you made me laugh, my friend. I was smiling, I was listening. Zakir Naik is a potato. He's an idiot. He don't even understand his book. He can't even read his book. He don't even know one single Arabic word.
um, uh,
Anything else?
I'm noting down. Yeah, I'm noting down the words. Could you please help me with the hadith number? Because whenever I got in
No problem.
negative
I
mind,
will hadith number Sahih Muslim 155A. And this is very
155A
Sahih Muslim.
Sahih.
Sahih Muslim.
Sahih Muslim.
Yeah.
And this will enough for me, I guess. This I refer this whenever
And
I
I can give
got
it to
it,
you from
and
Al-Bukhari. Al-Bukhari 2222.
AB 2222.
Al-Bukhari
Al-
2222, which means 42.
And you are doing a good job, Christian Prince. If you are not there, I wouldn't get a true answer, really. And I really appreciate you. God bless you.
You're
And
welcome, my friend.
one last question for you, my brother. Do you don't afraid that this evil will kill you one day because
So
of
what?
doing this?
Okay, kill me. This is the last thing
Because,
I'm worried about. And actually, that will make even my videos more famous, and my books will be around the world. So, my friend, we are Christians, and we believe that our death is just the beginning of a new journey. So, if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? And nobody, nobody, nobody can kill my soul. They can kill my body. So this is what we care for. The Lord, he says, what the benefit of a man, he won the whole world and he lost himself, he lost his soul. So my friend, they focus in the flesh, we focus in the soul, and we are victorious. So we have no fear, and they are the one who fear us. This is why they ban all my books and everywhere. They ban our videos everywhere. They ban my name everywhere, because they are a bunch of
yeah,
potatoes. They are coward, they are living in fear, and they will die in fear. And we are victorious, and we are waiting for our hero, the Messiah, the King of Kings, the Lord, our mighty God, to come down to earth, and he will be judging
amen,
every man, every woman,
amen.
and Muhammad himself, he will go to hell as he deserves. Let me ask you, you just said Amin, but you said you are not Christian. So do you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior?
To be honest with you, I just want to start my conversation by Assalamu alaikum. I'm a Muslim, and I just want to, argue in a Muslim point of view. Prove me Jesus is not. Prove me Jesus is God, and all. But however, because I have an issue with the headphone and the audio conversation, so I didn't wish to in Assalamu alaikum and just started that I am an ex-Hindu and ex-Muslim, and yes, I already converted to Christianity, and I'm reading Bible, and my current chapter is Second Kings, third chapter. Today I
Yeah.
have to read.
But let me
I'm
give you
reading
advice, my
daily.
friend. Let me give you advice.
Yeah.
Maybe when you were a Muslim, you're allowed to lie. You just said you accepted Jesus. So what you did is not right. You say yay, yay, nay, nay. We don't say I was okay, you were a Muslim, I believe you. But you don't need to start a conversation with me claiming to be something. That is not right.
Mhm.
So as a Christian, be careful, because this is the way to go to hell. You cannot fool the
Okay.
Lord. You can maybe fool me. You can lie to me. I do not know you. You do not know me. But you cannot lie to the Lord. So always put in your mind, He can
Yeah.
see me. He can hear me. I can lie to this guy. I can lie to Christian Prince. I can play games. But can I play games with him? I can't. So my friend, be careful, because the gate of hell is so wide and so open. And this is why Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. And Jesus says, don't lie. Don't commit murder. Don't cheat. So be careful, my friend. Be careful.
Yeah.
Take care.
Sure, CP.
All right.
I'm sorry if I'm taking your time. Just give me one last opportunity. I will not take more than 5 minutes. Just one last question
No
for me.
problem.
I asked this question because I follow YouTube so many. I'm from India, south down India. My state is Telangana. You may be here first time. It's Telangana.
Yeah, I never
So
heard of it.
I asked this question to a lot of psychology doctors, expecting a reply from them. So question is this: I'm following 10 commandments without any fail. But whenever I see these people who are breaking the commandments, I don't know whether it is good for them or bad for them. They always look for sex, and they always stare at a woman's private part, because in India here we don't drive like Americans. Here we have more two-wheelers than four-wheelers, and here the women wear a sari. The dress is called sari, SAREE.
What does that mean? Sorry.
Sari, it's a name of a dress. You can Google it,
Okay.
SAREE.
All right.
So that is how here women dress, and there are some parts which are visible, some are not.
Hmm.
If you can Google it, you can find
Okay,
out
it
where
show
you can.
like it showed the stomach area. Okay.
Yeah. That's a culture actually, the
All right.
tradition or whatever.
All right.
So we don't see or watch a woman in a sexual or in a private minded. But
All right.
these guys, if I'm not married, but if whenever my mom or my sister or who sits on back seat on and we go or ride on a road, so these women will sit in a one side, not a two side like a male.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys will follow us and see and stare at the parts. They will, in the night times, they will
Those guys are
on
what?
the
What is a religion?
these people, these guys, the Muslim guys.
Oh, okay.
So if we stop and ask why are you following us, then they will say we are not following you. I am going on the way in which you are already going,
Yeah, I know
and
where you're
that's all.
traveling. Okay.
So now what now we have to do? We have to either slow down or we have to pull over on the left side unless they pass our vehicle. Once they were passed, so we have to again start our journey. This is what happening here,
Okay.
and I am getting very angry on them. I want to stop them and ask, but I can't do that, right? I can't social police, and the social policing is not allowed here.
Hmm.
And they will directly say that I am not seeing anyone. I'm going on my way. This is what the story they will tell. How to stop this, CP? How to stop this evil?
My friend,
I'm
the
tired
only
of
the
it.
only way, if you make the women dress not according to the tradition,
Mm,
because those people, they are attached to the meat, that like
yeah,
hungry puppies.
got it.
Uh, they have low moral, so you need to dress in a way to keep them away. It's like,
But what about the Hindus then?
you open the windows, and the flies will come. So you need to close the
Mm,
window. All right. So every society has certain kind of people. I cannot go
yeah.
if I go in Saudi Arabia and I have my wife wearing a skirt to her knee. That's very short. That will be a problem, big problem. So,
Mm,
but if she do that in USA, nobody even will look. Who would care? So you live in an area. You have to see what is right for you and what is not
mm,
right. There's some countries, like if you go to countries like Brazil, so
mm,
nobody will look, because there were people, before they become a Christian, they used to be totally naked. They used to be pagan naked, literally. So
mm,
you need to manage the way you dress, the way you go, where you go, And maybe you should try to avoid going to the areas where these guys can be. You know what you can do?
Yeah, but what I'm telling you, what I'm asking you is, what about the people who don't know that these guys are looking? Actually, the driver who is driving the vehicle don't know that someone is watching
My friend,
her wife.
what you can do, the only one who noticed it, you. So as long it's true and this is what you noticed, then the only way is to avoid them. How? Don't let your wife dress the normal traditional clothes. You know?
Yeah, when I was married, I will for sure. I know this that these guys will love the meat. I know that I will cover the meat, but I'm worried about these people who don't know that these guys love the meat. Actually, the Hindus
Don't
here
worry,
are going.
people they will know. People they have eyes, they can tell. You know, they will know. They are not blind. The same as you notice. But you know, most of people they don't want to go and make a trouble. You know, different people are different. You know, people there are some people they are hot-blooded. There are some people they you know they're just very extremely peaceful. They don't want to go into a fight with a bunch of rules. As long they are not doing something, saying something, putting their hands, you know, they will let it go. But for sure, not everybody. So just take my advice, stay away from them. You know, don't go to the area where those people they can be found. Move to a different city if they are bothering you too much. Go to a city.
Yeah, I moved actually. I moved to a different location because a couple of years back, when I was a Muslim, I lived in a Muslim house. My house owner is a Muslim,
Yeah.
and he is a sex pervert. Actually, he married a Hindu woman and make her convert into Islam, and they are perverts, really, very perverts, sinful persons. They love dominating others.
Anyway, my friend, we don't judge.
Yeah.
We don't judge religion by a person. But we can say that Muhammad himself was evil. So why you are surprised? So anyway, I want to say thank you for calling me and just be careful, you know, follow the Lord and don't break his command and let us not to lie anymore in our life, right?
Yeah, sure. I noted down the hadith numbers. I noted down that never lie, and one is the move to a good peaceful area. I already in a peaceful area. I'm away from them. And you said ignore when they're seeing other women or other family members. I mean, other Hindu people, right? So I can't do anything
No, you can
about them.
warn people about something you see wrong, but I mean,
But they are cunning, right? They're cunning. They're cunning minded. They said that I'm going on my way.
Yeah,
I'm
what you
not
can
watching
do,
her.
you see, if somebody's sitting behind me now, and I have a female with me, and he's looking, but he's doing nothing. I look at him, he changed his face. He look, but what can I do? You know, I'm going to beat him. It's not worth it. So, you know, you will get in bigger trouble because even there's no proof that he was doing something. There's nothing, you know, he did nothing. So just avoid it. Be smart, you know, be smart. All right? Okay, take care, my friend.
CB.
Take care.
You do.
Bye-bye. All right.